Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time, and I very, very much apologize for taking this long of a time to kind of recuperate from tour, the Galaxy Psychic Tours fall tours that I actually took in September. I'm on location again in Dryden, Ontario, actually. And you know what? I wanted to still do, even though it's a day after the full moon, we're still in the full moon energy, and oh my gosh, this has been crazy. Hey, this September and October has been nuts. And what I would do, I would say, do yourself a favor and actually check in to my website, the takebackyourpower.live, and sign up for the newsletter. I've been getting some really good channelings, I suppose, for the next little while, and it would be probably beneficial, I think, to actually listen to what's been there. Plus, I will give a link below to not only the website but also to the 6 month reading. We're heading into the last 2 months, or we're in the second last month of 2025, and it is proving to be very intense. And we know that we're seeing that in the global surroundings, and I can guarantee that it's probably going to be the same between now and the beginning of January. But I pulled a couple cards just to kind of see where things are at, and also just to kind of connect with you because I'm really apologize. I've been thinking about all of you, and so I wanted to connect again and just say, yeah, there's lots of things going on. I've been wanting to get a little bit more into the social media, but it's just been, I think I took a little bit of a break from it because I'm trying to regroup and organize how I want to get to send this out into the community. So I did pull a few cards. I've got the first two from my card deck, Take Back Your Power. And by the way, I am selling them. You are welcome to inbox me, DM me, whatever suits you, and I can mail that out to you. And the next card we have is Moonology Manifestation with Yasmin Boland, and the last one is also Moonology Messages from Yasmin Boland. My two I guess the three Moonology deck series or trilogy is just, it's amazing. So anyways, let's go right into it. The very first card that I pulled was Freedom. See, I've pulled these cards, but I haven't actually looked at them. So yeah, you know what? This is, from what I see in this kind of the forefront at the moment, we are the only ones that hold freedom um, at a discretion. So what that means is basically, if we think that we're free, we're free. If we don't think we're free, we're not. We feel like we're in a prison. But what this is basically saying is that we have the capability of recognizing our freedom. We are sovereign beings. Now, you're going to see that a lot in YouTube channels or any readings that you see all over social media. We are sovereign beings, and we are supposed to be sovereign beings. That means our divinity is coming out more and more now as sovereign beings than it ever has before. The consciousness is rising no matter what you see out in the global surroundings. And this gives us the freedom of making decisions, the freedom of our will, the freedom to make our relationships, different types of relationships, the freedom to choose what it is that we want in our lives. And this is very important, especially right now that we are getting the opportunity to know what it is that we really want in our lives. So, in other words, I'm not making this shit up, okay? I'm just saying this. That basically our passions are absolutely key right now. And if you find that you are in a job or a career that you have kind of expired from, and that means that the learning is done, you've kind of exchanged what you needed to from both ends, from your side and from the work side, you're done. And that means that the universe is actually going to pull the rug right from under you if you don't actually make a decision to leave or to see how it modifies into what passions that you want to do. And that means, what is it that really floats your boat? What is it that really makes you happy and joyful? And if you are able to do that, you know that you're actually following your intuition. That's a freedom that we felt like we didn't have. And the other thing, too, is knowing that whatever you see as restrictions in the global setting, we are free, period. we are free individuals. We are free to make our own choices. And the more of the collective that actually recognizes that, the more we can come together in expounding our freedom. So this is a time of basically freedom, or bringing in freedom for humanity, because we're heading into the Aquarian age, and it is all about knowing humanitarianism, technological advances, but at the same time making sure that that technology doesn't overtake any of humanity's connection. And that's connecting with each other and connecting with the earth, connecting with nature, connecting with cosmos, spirit. We are free to make those decisions, to decide what we want in our lives. Okay, so the next one we have is being honest with ourselves. So the other thing too is, when we're honest with exactly what we want, if we're in a position that we don't like, or it's a toxic relationship, a toxic work environment, a toxic environment in general, you need to be honest with yourself to say, okay, you know what, I don't want to take this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And if you are feeling lackluster, if you feel like something's not resonating with you, that's the indicator. That's your intuition telling you you need to make a decision. You need to get out there. This is a time of very hard decisions. At the same time, those hard decisions come with an introspection, because we're also in Mercury in retrograde season at this time. So we're there until about November 29th. So if that's the case, we are really getting the opportunity to figure out what we want, be honest with ourselves as to whom we want in our lives, what we would like to see, and what we'd like to see in the world as well. How do we want to create our life? And we know from the inner sides of ourselves, because we've done a lot of inner standing and inner work, that our DNA holds the codes, holds the wisdom that can guide us. And that's our intuition, that's spirit talking to us. Okay, so the next card that we have is through the Moonology Messages book, or card deck, and it's Moon Madness. Avoid drama. Like, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I'm going to say this 100%. Drama is everywhere. If you look at social media anywhere, there's drama somewhere. If it's social media, if it's not social media, it's media in general. Everything is being amplified, encouraged for more drama. But when you avoid it, you allow yourself to open up opportunities for advancement, for spiritual advancement, for opening the heart and actually allowing for the desires that you want to come and to manifest in your life. This is about getting rid of anything that causes drama in your life. There's no need for it. Drama is overrated. And it's something that is, it's basically, why do they call theaters, why do you call going to a movie a drama, or basically going, it's all about, basically drama. There's a lot of chaos and mind screwing, basically. So you don't want that. What you want to do is be peaceful, be within yourself. Know that you have the freedom to choose that as well. Choose freedom, choose your opportunities, choose the opportunities within you to be able to cut out some of the toxicities, whether it's the energy of people or of places or of things that you're watching. So in other words, cut out social media or medias in general, so that you can actually regroup and recognize what you truly want, the clear version of it. We have the access right now to clear versions of what it is that we really want, and what it is that is actual truth in life in general around us. And let me tell you, if you go down that rabbit hole, you'll notice that there's a lot of fallacies everywhere. Okay? Anyways, the last one we have is last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Now, this is in Taurus, so the full moon is in Taurus, and it's a super moon, so it's really flavorful. It basically says reflect on your priorities. Your priorities are not necessarily drama. So this is, in particular, when we talk about Aquarius, we're talking about a humanitarian version, a place where it's putting the people first. And that is basically the priority. The priority is put yourself and put the collective first. You also have priorities personally. So those are things that I think would involve relationships, would involve decluttering and getting rid of things that don't serve your purpose anymore. And that's a very big one for that too. If you are prioritizing your life purpose and or your intuition and following that, you will know, because everything will start to fall into place and it will feel right. You will start to feel actually how you'll feel your ways into decision making and knowing what's right for you. And that's actually the theme of the newsletter, of the channeling, is my newsletter for November. That is, know what's right for you and follow that. All right. I hope this helps. I know this is a little bit late, but basically, when we're letting something go, we have a void that gets filled very quickly. And at this point, it is follow your priorities. Know that you're a free person. You have freedom for choosing what it is that you want in your life, whether it is hopefully not drama, but if you want to choose that way, you will have drama. Or just this is the time to avoid it. And if that's the case, being honest with yourself as to where you want to go and what you want to do. Okay? Having said that, I just want to mention that there's a couple things coming up. I have a last minute registration opportunity for Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2 classes, November 15th and 16th. And I can put a link below as well to that. As well, I would like to mention that I'd like to say save the date for a women's wellness retreat. It is an online retreat on January 17th. In 2026. I think we all could use that. It's good. We're going to have great guest speakers. We have the opportunity to have a wellness kit that you can purchase. So there's all sorts of opportunities. Take advantage of it. You know what? It's so nice that we can actually connect again. And I will see you in the next video, hopefully. I'm really hoping that you'll stick around with me as I go through these changes, because we're all going through changes. So anyways, I hope this reaches you well, and I'll touch base with you again very soon. All right, take care, and bye for now.